Hi, my name is Alicia, and I am the host of Behind the Brand. Behind the Brand is a talk show where I interview entrepreneurs and content creators and discuss how they built their businesses and their brands and who they are behind their business they run. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today, my special guest is Narie. She is the owner of NS Beauty Supply, and also she is a hairstylist, okay? And this is located in Atlanta, Georgia, the Howell Mill area. I like this area as well, so yeah.
It's a nice area.
Yes. So tell them what else you would like to know about them that I didn't share, some unique fact that you like.
Like she said, my name is Narie Sade. I am a hairstylist. I just recently opened the beauty supply store, the only beauty supply store in Midtown. And I also am a candle maker. I have a candle business, and I run a record label. So I have my hands in a lot of hats, and then I'm in the middle of opening a restaurant that's set to open in September in Southwest Atlanta. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay, it's my side of the town.
Okay.
Yes. Southwest Atlanta, I'll tell you after the video. Okay, I can't be having them looking for me. Okay. So you have a lot of businesses. Okay, record label. That's really cool. Candles. I love candles. I really want to do candles one day.
Yes, I'm gonna give you one for you, leave.
Oh, okay. Yes, I love them. So growing up, did you always know you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Yes, I actually came from an entrepreneur background. Not too many people in my family went to college. My parents are entrepreneurs. My father is big so he has a very big presence here in Atlanta. So growing up, that's all I saw as an entrepreneur. My mother is a broker, a real estate broker. So entrepreneurship all the way back from my granddaddy, it's in our bloodline. A lot of people, we didn't, not too many people in my family went the college route. So being an entrepreneur is just kind of
like something you knew that you
that I knew I was going to be. Yeah, I always saw my dad, my mom, my other family members being their own boss. So that was just something that I always wanted to do. Don't get me wrong, when I graduated from high school, I did go get a real job. I worked at Bronner Brothers for 2 years in their corporate office, and I helped put on the beauty show. So
those are cool.
Yes. So I did have a job before, and I quickly realized that after 2 years, it just wasn't for me. I needed to be in control of my paycheck and my schedule.
Okay, so speaking of how you worked at Bronner Brothers, is that kind of how you got to go like the hair out? Like, is that what made you want to be a hairstylist?
Not really. Okay. Not really. I have been doing my own hair since I was in the 6th grade. My mom didn't let us start wearing our hair down till the 6th grade. So immediately once I started to be able to wear my hair down, my mom's stylist used to use a hot comb. And I didn't like the hot comb. I felt like it made my hair too straight, and I still wanted a textured look. So my dad, we went on the trip to Miami for spring break, and it was this flat iron. When you're in the mall, they were like, "Oh, try this out, try this out." So it was a pink zebra flat iron, and I just loved the way my hair was so straight. So my dad let me buy it, and it was a $300 flat iron. I had that flat iron for
forever.
Yeah, I had that flat iron until I was 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I had it for a very long time. It was a great flat iron. And the other reason I don't have it today, because it was stolen out of my luggage. On the plane, I was flying, checked my bag, and it was stolen out of my luggage.
Oh, that is wild. Whoever has that, that's wild. Okay. Yes. But, okay, so that's how you kind of got into,
Yeah, that's how I got into hair. And then at Bronner Brothers, what a lot of people don't know, they're really, really big on education. So I started working there when I was in high school. I just worked the hair shows. It's just helping. I used to pack the VIP bags, and then as I got older, they let me start doing the tickets. So I was already being around hair twice a year or whatever. But when I started working there, they was like, you have to get an education. You can't work here without an education.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I went to a beta. And I went 3 days out the week, but I still have my job at Bronner Brothers.
What's the beta?
A Beta is the #1 beauty school in America. It's like the Harvard of beauty schools.
Oh, okay. It's in Atlanta?
It's everywhere, but it is a campus here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Right off Peachtree.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Yes.
I thought about being a hairstylist when I was like younger, because I was like, okay, I can make my own schedules like that. But then I was like, oh no.
Yeah. So hair, actually doing hair was supposed to happen. It's just when I had quit working for Brunner Brothers, I had started working. I went into the personal assistant arena. And I was working for Mingley. I'm sure you're probably familiar with who Mingley is. Yes, I was her personal assistant for about a year. And seeing her have her hair salon, it just really motivated me to get my own. And working for her, she'd tell me her story. Like I started doing hair first, then working in my shop, then stopped doing it. So I wanted to like do similar. I did not have plans to be doing hair for 6 years. I thought that I was going to be able to come in for like a year or two, do it, build the name up, open my own thing, and do it. So since I have the restaurant opening, I decided to do the beauty supply store because this is going to take me out from behind the chair, but I can still stay in the industry.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Like a backup plan.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a great, segue to the next question. But showing that there's a process and like what you have to do is very important in entrepreneurship. Because just thinking about people like, oh, it's always overnight. It's always overnight. Sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do in order to get where you want to do.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, so you're trying to get out the realm of doing hair.
Yes.
And you're trying to get into the realm of opening the doors for your restaurant, but also for your beauty supply store.
Yes. So like I chose to do it here. There's no beauty supply stores in this area. So if we want to go to a beauty supply store, we either have to go off Bankhead or we got to go off Piedmont, and both of them is like 20-minute rides. And it's so many suites in the Howell Mill area, or this is Midtown. This street is Howell Mill, but this is West Midtown, so it's maybe like 10 suites in this area without getting on the highway. So none of us have a beauty supply store, let alone the people that live in this area. We don't have a beauty supply store. So I just wanted to create that space. So like we don't have to be stressing out to go all the way over there, fight traffic just to get some edge control. Just come down the hall and get it.
Yeah.
So
because people live here.
Upstairs.
I mean,
well, it's outside, but upstairs.
Okay. Also, they can just like walk down and just come get it if they want to.
And so in this building, it's 37 suites. So if a distributor doesn't come through here, we don't get product unless we go to the beauty supply store. But if I'm doing somebody's hair, a quick weave or something, and I run out of glue, I gotta either go ask Reed for some glue or Shay for some glue. But what if they ain't got no glue? Like, dang, now I'm out, I can't finish your hair. So boom, you can come to Suite 7 and get you some glue.
Oh, okay, so are all these suites hairstylists?
Barbers, nail tech, makeup artists.
Okay, okay, like in this area right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
but this isn't just limited to my building. So I'm on Google and Yelp and stuff. So I have strangers come in every day.
Oh yeah, no, I was just asking in general, like about the makeup of
this building. Yeah. Okay. It's other people in here too.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So how long did it take from the process of you're like seeing the need, basically being in the business, like you see a need and you want to fill it. So how long did it take you saying like, okay, I need some hair supplies, like until you open up your actual doors?
Like how long was the process from start to finish?
Yes.
It took me about 2 days.
Huh? To open up the doors? What?
I got it painted, and I went to the stores. Because you don't go to the regular store, I gotta go to the wholesale stores.
Yeah.
And since I've already been in business, I have all my paperwork. So I've been in business for 6 years, so I have all my paperwork. So it's just a matter of, do you have money?
Okay. Well,
so
that's great.
Yeah. So if you got money, you could do like, you for example, say you come and you say, I want to open a beauty supply store. As long as you got somebody to come in and paint, hang your shelves and stuff, you can open up your doors the next day. So my family, you know, we're entrepreneurs. We got people that do construction, all kinds of stuff. My uncle came, painted this in a day, and put my shelves up. I went to the store like 2 days later and got all my stuff.
That's cool.
Now, granted, when I first opened, I didn't have everything that you see now. You know, I try to like add in new things weekly because at the end of the day, I'm coming out of pocket. Like, I don't have no loan, no business partner, anything. Like, all of this is self-funded. So I didn't just go out and spend $5,000 on all this stuff. I did not do that. I didn't do that. You know, so I get stuff weekly. As I see the need for things, I put more stuff in there. Like this right here just got put in this week. You know, like, and then you gotta think I gotta order certain things. So it just depends on like shipping and stuff. Like you see my hair wall, no hair yet. You know, I'm waiting on my shipment to come. So it's a process. But my ATM literally called them like, hey, I need an ATM. They came the next day, put it in.
That's good. So do you feel like, being that you are doing this all by yourself, do you feel like you want a partner, like you would love to have a business partner, or do you feel like you like doing it by yourself, and that you talk so much about like having family, like they're able to come and support and do that? Like,
no. I don't want a business. I would have not. Now, granted, my dad partners with me on a lot of things. That's my best friend. He's my number one supporter. He wanted me to go full-fledged storefront, but he wanted to, you know, partner with me. And I'm still young, you know, so my parents do help me with things. And I wanted this project right here. I wanted to do this for my kids. So I wanted this to be something that I did by myself. So, you know, my goal is to get a storefront. That is a goal for this year. But it takes time. You know, I got to stack the money up to go and do it. Because I'm big on, like, I don't want the whole loan thing and, you know, all of that. I want to be able to just do it. So I'm going to stack, get my coins together, and then open up a storefront. So when you're riding down the street, you be like, oh, I interviewed her.
Yes, okay. Because you know, there's always next step too. So starting in a suite is good, and that's like and actually a great idea. Like, so
no overhead.
Yeah, so you can like see what's the demand looking like. You can you can be able to see your numbers and stuff like that. And then as you progress and get bigger, then you go to the next level.
Absolutely.
So so you've been in entrepreneurship for a long time. So and you're still doing that. What does success mean to you when it comes to entrepreneurship?
Great question. I did, when you sent this question, I was like, what does that mean to me? Success in entrepreneurship to me means that I don't know, like I made it, I guess. I could say one time a couple years ago I went to Del Frisco's and my waitress was like, are you Narie Sade? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh my god, I've been following you on Instagram for years. And I'm like, me? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, wow. And my homegirl, when she walked away, my homegirl was like, girl, are you kind of famous? I was like, I don't know. So I guess success to me means that I got some money in the bank. You know, like my lifestyle is being able to be kept up, and you know, I could go to Walmart and the city know me. I don't know what success means to me, because I don't feel like I made it yet. You know, I do know that I have a success. Look, my salon suite, I used to be big. I used to have a double suite down the hall. I had just downsized after the pandemic because I just didn't really need the bigger space, and I was honestly over having other people working in there. I wanted to be back in my own space. Now my goal in life is to not, okay, I'm gonna get back on something. I'm gonna finish this question. So I don't know. Yeah, that's success, man. That's success, man. I got a lot of work to do. Okay.
What was your goal that you wanted to say?
So my goal is with my storefront, what I want to do is I want to get a building, and I want the beauty supply store on the bottom, and I want suites on top. You know, I want salon suites on top. So what I want to do is, it's a salon here in Atlanta that I used to work in before I got my suite 6 years ago. And it was these stairs that went upstairs, right? And I used to always ask, like, what do the stairs go to? And they're like, we don't know, the door is locked. We don't know, right? It was another business up there. I ended up finding out later, but the guy who owned the building, he wanted to be able to, like, lease out both parts. But he couldn't take the stairs out because it's like the foundation in the building. So the door was just like locked. Yeah. So I've always thought about, when I get my storefront, my beauty supply store, I want some black stairs in there, and I want people when they come in, they go, because we're curious people. We're going to ask,
like, what's that?
What's upstairs go to? Like, what's up there? And whoever's working in there is going to say, oh, we have salon suites up there. And they're like, really? Yeah. So if you go in the store, you pick up some lashes, or you pick up some braided hair, and you in there, your client cancel. Or not your client, but your stylist cancel, or your makeup artist cancel. Now you in a one-stop shop.
Where you can go.
I can just go upstairs.
And see if there's somebody open.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And then too, you got to think, when the people coming in to go to their stylists and their suites and stuff, this is a whole beauty supply store. So we always need something for the beauty supply store. We will always need something for the beauty supply store. So it's like, while she waiting on them, I'm just gonna see what they got downstairs. You know, it's a one-stop shop. The convenient. That's what it is. That's the key word, convenient.
Yeah. So what's one great advice that you got from when you started your business? I guess from like maybe your family, maybe your dad, since you said he helped you a lot.
Yeah. So our biggest thing is consistency. Consistency, professionalism. And my dad was just like, he never wanted me to do hair, honestly. He's a money man. He's a numbers man. So he was just like, girl, you got to do 10 people to make $1,000, you know? Like, not realistically, but, you know, like, you got to do 10 people to make $1,000. When you can go open this and make $10,000 a week. You know, like, he's a numbers man. So for him, he was just like, if you're going to do this, you need to go hard with it. Like, you gotta go hard with it, because you not no cheap girl. You like nice stuff. And I'm like, I do.
That is true.
So for him, he was just like, consistency, professionalism, good customer service is gonna take you a long way. Like, you can ask any of my clients. Like, I go to bat for my clients. I support them with everything they do because they support me. Like, if y'all don't come get y'all hair done, you know, like, that's my livelihood. So, consistency.
Look at it like that. Yeah, other hairstylists don't look at it like that. And I'm glad you have great customer service, because, you know, there'd be a lot of stuff that you see on Instagram and social media.
Yeah,
when it
it's
comes
just,
to
you know, like,
customer service.
you know, I have some bad days with people. People do get blocked. You know, you don't get to return. But, you know, I do have a great set of clients, a great clientele. And they take care of me. Yeah, you know, like, if they don't come, I don't make any money. And the bills still do.
That is true. That is true.
The bills still do.
So, yes, I know. Woo, that's what's, you know, a good and a bad thing. It's like, you could do this to create it, but then it's like, okay, but I still need to get my money paid, like, because, you know, the bills don't care. Whatever is due is due. Yeah. So how do you balance, like, family, work, and personal goals? And I guess you could say work, like entrepreneurship, like, you know, your hairstyles, and then wanting to open up the restaurant, and then the beauty supply store. Like, how do you balance all that?
Oh, man. Tell me about it. It's a lot. It is definitely hard. With the beauty supply store now, especially being right next door to my salon suite, is convenient for me. But the balancing, it's hard. It's a lot. I also have an artist. So, for an example, for today, I had a restaurant meeting from 10 to 1 today. Well, 1:30, honestly. From 10 a.m. to 1:30 today. So, straight from the meeting, come to the salon for my 2:30 client. Then while I'm in the middle of my client, I got to go on a conference call with my artist and the videographer. That was like a 30-minute call. Then from there, the guy whose property for the restaurant, he called, wanted to talk for 30 minutes. I got to tell my client, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't leave the room. Like, I still kept working or whatever. But, you know, I got to cut the music off. You can't talk. I got to talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So, it's hard. It's a lot. And then when I get home, you know, I just wind down, decompress, have me a nice glass of wine.
Yes. Do you have kids?
No children.
Okay, no children.
I don't have no children, no pets. I have no responsibilities.
No responsibilities. Like, why would I want that?
I literally, like, I just bought a house in January.
Congratulations on the home ownership period.
Thank you. Yes. So I just purchased my first home in January, and my dad is just so like, you need to get a dog. You need to get a dog. So my house is a 3-story townhouse. So once I go upstairs to my room, I can't hear anything. Like, my dad is like, get a dog. And I'm like, first of all, a dog is expensive, for one. That's like a child that I don't want. And it's time consuming. Like, I can't be here, there, the restaurant, the studio, and get home and walk a dog 3 times a day. I barely eat. I ate all day. It's 7 o'clock. Like, I can't balance it. I've been drinking water all day just trying to stay alive.
Okay.
Yeah, so, no, I ain't got no dog. No responsibilities. No kids.
I feel it.
But the balance is hard. Just recently, we took my mom to Jamaica for Mother's Day. And it was Mother's Day weekend. So my clients were pissed. They were very upset that I went out of town on a busy weekend. Because Mother's Day, everybody want to get their hair done. But I'm like, I have mom.
Yeah, you have mom too.
You know, and at first I was telling my family, like, I'm not going to be able to make it because I have to work. You know, and they're like, no, like, you're going to have to tell them, like, we're going out of town as a family. And we have been out of town as a family since I was a kid. Like, when I got my flat iron in Miami in 6th grade. Like, that was the last time we had been able to travel as a family. So it was really important for me to make that trip and spend that time with my family. And that was the first time I really was ignoring clients. Like, I have a very open line of communication with my clients. So they can call me all throughout the night. They can call me and say, girl, I'm locked outside my house. Can I come to your house? Sure. Come on. Not every client, but you know, just over the years, I have built great relationships with my clients.
That's good. What has been your most calculated risk that you've taken as an entrepreneur?
Ooh. Coming out of pocket for some bundles and nobody want to... When they come when it's time for the service to get done, they don't get the service done.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what happened to me today. That's why I was over there yelling mad.
Oh, okay.
Hair is colored and everything, and my client is like, I don't want to get it anymore.
Oh my goodness. Dang.
So what am I supposed to do?
I don't know, because that's why they be a hairstyle we ask for deposits.
She paid the deposit.
And then you did it, and it's like
her hair is hanging on my window over there right now, and I'm like, she's like, I just can't see. I don't want to make you feel like I don't want to pay you or anything. She was just like, I'm just getting really nervous. I don't think I want to do it anymore. And I'm like,
girl, I just did all this work.
That's why I had to push you back, because I had to color her hair first and then color her real hair. It was just a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, but the risk though,
that is a risk.
that is a risk, but mainly my real risk be like the cancellations, because for a stylist, you know, this is our livelihood. If you don't come get your hair done, we don't make money. So at the end of the day, emergency happens. Life is life. We're human at the end of the day. We can't control things. You know, if you get in an accident, you can't come. That's understandable. Someone passed away in your family, you can't come. That's understandable. So that's the risk that we take versus if I go work in corporate America, if my grandma died, I'm still gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Versus if your grandma died, I'm not gonna get paid. You know? So, yes. Like when my grandmother passed away, I wasn't making any money because mentally I had to take off them 2 weeks. You know, I had to. I could not do it. So for 2 weeks, I had to make nothing. You know? Like, that's why saving is important too. Saving and good credit.
Saving and credit. That's why I'm not in a rush, because I know that you don't get those benefits when you become an entrepreneur. It all falls on you. That's the most calculated risk.
nothing, no retirement, like nothing. But your savings is so important. And I'm actually in real estate school now, so I take my test next week. We gonna manifest that I pray. That I pass. Yeah. So, you know, I do have my hands in a lot of different hats. I do. It's a lot to juggle, but you know, I want my kids to be straight. You know, I want to be able to do the things that my dad is in a position to do for me and my siblings. You know, so that's always my thing. Like, I don't want, you know, my kids to want for anything, and I want them to be able to do the things that they want to do. Like, when I first started doing hair, I didn't have no money. I didn't have anything. My parents helped me. You know, they bought all my tools, my products, helped my build out of my suite, all of that stuff. So I want to be in the position to do that for my kids. And if I'm only making mediocre money, I can't do that for them. You know, I don't want them to take out loans to go to school and, you know, all the other things.
Set them back, basically.
Yeah, I don't want to set them back. I want them to, I hope they go to entrepreneur route, because I just feel like schools are rigged. But, you know, to each his own. I may birth a nerd that's just become the next Bill Gates.
Okay. Did Bill Gates drop out of college, though?
Girl, did he?
I think so. Bill Gates. Look, don't give me a line. Bill Gates, the Microsoft Word. I think he dropped out.
Wow.
I think so. And built Microsoft.
Wow. My sister. Yeah, my sister. She's an author.
Oh, she is.
She is. She dropped out of college her senior year.
I had to go ahead and cross that.
She second semester at that. She released her first book. Her author name, her pen name is Nako. Some people that may watch this may know she is. Her name is Nako. She's the author of the series The Connect's Wife. I don't know if you ever read that. But in her first year, she made over $100,000.
What?
To the point to where she was just like, I'm going to school for a political science major. I am not going to make this in a year off top, you know? And so now she's like, she's set now. Oh, is she still in Atlanta? She actually moved to LA last February she moved to LA. And now she works in production. So her goal is to get her books turned into shows or a movie or something.
Oh my gosh, that is okay. I need to talk to your sister. Okay,
yes, for sure,
yeah, that's what I want to do. Kind of like.
So now my sister, she has 68 books.
Okay, now I'm still working on one, but
yeah, she has a publishing company too.
Oh, okay, that's really good. That's good. That's cool to see like the different routes that you all can take. She's like, she tried college. She's like, no, I'm just gonna be an author. So that's really cool as well too.
Yeah, she had been writing since we were in middle school. You know, the little black and white composition books.
I do.
She used to write stories with the book. I think it comes with like 100 pages. She used to write stories with the books, and when I tell you, people would just be passing around at school like you get a week to read it. And then it's time for next person. She was charging $5 to read the book. Okay, period, $5. Yeah. $5 to read the book. I need to interview the whole family over here, okay? Because y'all are some entrepreneurs. And then my brother, he's a producer.
Oh, y'all do a little
straight entrepreneurs for real. My sister was the only one who went the college route, and my daddy was like, "I told you don't go to school from the beginning."
What? Yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah.
So, what is your morning routine?
So my morning routine, I'm up every morning about 7. I don't get out of bed at 7, but I am up at 7. I'm just checking my emails, sending out emails, posting on all of my Instagram pages. You know, just to keep saying good morning, or you know, saying a little post, because at 7, most people aren't up at 7 unless you got like kids or you got a long commute or something. So by the time you're up and get on social media, you know, I want to be one of them people that you're seeing, you know, whether it's you coming to the store or want to buy a candle or want to come get your hair done or want to book a studio session. You know, I just want to be able to post on all my pages. I pray. I like to listen to Rich Homie Quan when I wake up. I like Rich Homie Quan. What else do I do? I tell my family good morning group text, and I fix me a glass of iced coffee, and I get the day going. Okay. I get the day going. So the store opens at 9. I'm not always here at 9. I'm not going to be totally honest. But the store typically opens at 9. I take my first client at 9:30, so I've been trying to be a little bit better with being on time. My time management is not the best. I think that my time management is not the best is because I'm trying to do trying to do too much, but I have a lot going on. And when I was in high school, we're family friends with the owners of This Is It. So when I was in This Is It Soul Food, so when I was in high school, I had went out with them to do this fundraiser for their church. And I was telling Mr. Butch, I was telling him about something that I had wanted to do. I can't remember what it was. I was in high school. It was like my 9th, 10th grade year, whatever. I was telling him something I wanted to do, and he was like, you know what, Narie, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. So when he told me that, I kid you not, I was like, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I'm just like, do it. Do it. Period. Like I also do live by the motto, it's never a mistake. It's always a lesson. If I open up this store and I don't ever make no money, if I'm only just continuing to break even for rent, it's not a mistake. I just learned a lesson. You know, this may just not be the field for me. You know, the store thing may not be for me, but it's not a mistake. You know, it's not a waste because I did it. I did something that a lot of people aren't doing or can't do. I did it. I see it. I came. I conquered. Yeah, that's it. That's what my real estate test. I done took that test 10 times, but it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay. At the end of the day, like I was just telling a lady earlier, I took the test 10 times. So I take it next week. It's going to be my 11th time taking the real estate test. Oh my goodness. But you never give up. You never give up. I am not a quitter. I'm going to keep taking it. I don't care if I take the test 100 times. You're going to get that test. I'm going to get the test. And 2, you got to think about it like this with real estate. There's so many things that I want to do with my storefront, the suites. That stuff is going to cost money. You can hit the lottery tomorrow, right? Mega Millions. You can come out with 500 million, right? You just met me. You know I'm trying to get my real estate license. You're going to probably take a chance on me and probably buy a $10 million house, right? I get 6% of that. That's like $400,000 or something. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming. No, we're not coming across $400,000 or even $10,000 every day these days. There's nothing out here that's that easy for you to do. Stylist, we're not making. I mean, I know I'm not making $10,000 a week or $10,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? So with real estate, to me, for me, I know that it's going to afford me to do the things that I want to do in the beauty industry. Like so that is why I want to get my real estate license. I really, like, once I do get my license, I want to just merely be on like a referral basis. You know, like I don't want to be like out here looking for clients. I want people to just, you know, come to me and I make my little coins and I just stack it, you know, just keep going up until I really want to get my license to be able to get my space. Yes. So I do things, everything is for a purpose and a reason, and it's never a mistake. Everything is going to pay off in the end. Okay. So to wrap up the last couple questions, what is your why? Ooh, my why is my future kids. Weird, I like that. My future kids. How many kids you want? I'll be blessed with one, but you know, I'll say if I find me a nice, good man, you know what I'm saying? And he, you know, is just a great man, a rich man, I give him about 5 kids. Okay. I'll give him 5. Okay. But you know, I'll take one. Okay. I want at least 1 kid before 30. Okay. Well, I'm trying to wait till 30, so See, the only reason why I don't want to wait like too long to have my first kid is because if I only be one and done, I don't want to be like not enjoying my 40s.
Oh. Okay.
My mama lives her best life.
Mm-hmm.
She 46. She lives her best life. I want to be like that. She had us in her 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I feel like I want to enjoy my best life in my 20s. It's just not working, but neither here or there. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. So you do it for your kids. Because I'm like, yeah, I want kids too. So that's funny. As kids, it's important to you, like family, because you were talking about it the whole time. So that's really great that is your why. And I definitely understand you as well. I believe that we should be wanting to do stuff for the betterment of our future and for our kids. And that's really how you create the generational wealth, because you're like, I need something for my kids. I can't pass down anything, but this I can pass down. I can teach, and I can grow to other endeavors. So,
yes.
You already gave us something, but if you have anything else in the back of your pocket, what should we look forward to next from you?
Oh, next, you guys are going to get that restaurant in September. You're going to get my storefront by the end of the year. And that's about it. I don't have, and my real estate license. Y'all gonna see me post that I got my license, and that's really about it. I can't, honestly, after my real estate license and restaurant, I don't see myself adding anything else on to my plate. Mm-hmm. My beauty supply store is what I'm trying to do for my future kids. So, after my kids I feel like that's it for me, my kids, I done did it, I done made it, and hopefully a nice man comes into my life and sweeps me off my feet.
Period. I feel like Prince Charming.
Yes, I need a Prince Charming. So, that's about it.
Okay. Yes, well, hopefully y'all enjoy this interview. I love chatting with you. And the fact that we're in the same age, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still so inspired. That's so dope and so cool. You're welcome. So let them know where they can find the beauty supply store. And also, well, I guess you can let them know where the restaurant will be at in the future.
So the restaurant is going to be called Big Ump Studio Cafe. It's going to be off Cascade and Fairburn Road. In the SWAT. We are from Atlanta, Zone 4 to be exact. Because, now they like, we is not Atlanta. We're going to be in the real Atlanta. That's what they say. Y'all, it's not the real Atlanta. We are the real Atlanta. My dad is Atlanta, literally. So, we're just going straight to the SWATs with it. My Instagram for the beauty supply store is nsbeauty_. And then my personal is I am Narie Sade.
Okay, so y'all make sure to check out the beauty supply store. If you're in the Atlanta area, if you're coming to visit, make sure you check out the restaurant and support her in all her success. Okay?
Yes, please support. And the address is 664 11th Street, and I'm in Suite 7. And we're open 6 days out of the week.
Yes, and make sure also to share this with your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.